Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, air signs, how are you? I do hope you're well, and I am going to start with an apology. There seems to be far too many of these recently, don't they? I'm so sorry it's been a fortnight. This isn't going to be a regular thing. I've had a major life change I've been dealing with, okay? And it's taken up rather a lot of my time. Hopefully now the dust should settle a bit so that we can all get back to normal and how we were beforehand. But then again, comfort zones aren't always good, are they? Changes are good as rest is, and changes that sometimes chuck things up in the air are good things. They keep us on our toes and they keep us awake, don't they? So, I've been busy. I've been absolutely run off my feet. I know one thing, what an amazing energy I am and how many balls I can juggle in the air at once. I can't speak, but I can juggle them. Anyway, let's get down to basics, shall we? This is for guidance and entertainment purposes only. Any decisions or actions that you decide to take as a result of watching this reading are on you. Signs, okay? Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. They're not mine or the channel's responsibility. If you decide to do or say anything or act in a certain manner because you've watched this reading, it's your problem, your decision, okay? Your fate, nothing to do with me. This won't resonate with you all, okay? There are 8 billion of us on this planet. We're not all up to the same thing. However, we all have earth, air, fire and water in our charts to varying degrees. So I would urge you, if this reading doesn't resonate with you, to have a look at my other 200 odd readings on the channel. There'll be one there as a message for you, okay? They're all timeless, despite me telling you what the date is in some of the readings. They're all timeless, and if you feel the message is for you, it is, all right? Today is Thursday, the 4th of November, 2021. But again, this reading is timeless, okay? It is season of rustling leaves, cold air, and smoky bonfire smells in the morning here in the North Hemisphere. So, how many of you have been watching the aurora? Apparently the aurora has been loud and proud in the skies here in the north of England. Missed it last night, but I now have myself Aurora UK app, so I shall be looking. Because I do have the privilege of living in one of the most beautiful counties in the UK. So, because I face onto farmland and moors, I can have a really good look. All I need the government to do now is turn the bleeding street lights out and I can see it properly. It'd be nice, wouldn't it? There you go. So, today I'm going to read to you from the Oracle of the Seven Energies, okay? I'm also going to read to you from the Gaia Oracle. And I'm going to read to you from the Witchlings deck as an inspirational card at the end, all right? I'm an intuitive witch. I don't read from traditional deck spreads or books. I shuffle, I yabba, and whatever comes out. There's a lot there. I get a message for you, okay? Sometimes I get random odd sentences in my head, so I speak those random odd sentences in my head, and some of you it will resonate for. There is a message somewhere. I don't understand how it works. I just know it does, and it's something I've been able to do since I was a little girl. Let's have a look. So, something you're a little bit worried about here, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Right. Careful. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, please be careful. I get the feeling here someone is trying to lure or hook you in for some reason or another. And it's not all as it seems. I don't know why I feel this. Let's have a look. Excuse me, I want a drink. Incredibly thirsty today. The Temptress, seduction, deceit, a broken promise. Now, someone wants something from you. I don't know what it is. You would if this resonates. And they are telling you what you want to hear in order to obtain it. But they're not being honest about it. Okay. Now, I always say to my kids, you never have to take anything off me or do anything by deception. You don't ask, you don't get. If you want something, try me. If I can't afford it right then, I'll find a way to wiggle it at some point. Talk to me and we can negotiate. I've always said that. Up until, right now and beyond, I've never had a problem. This person wants something from you, but because it's not honourable, they're trying to achieve it by deception. Or it's like, well, if I asked them, they'd say no anyway. Now, people only tend to say that when it's something that they're overstepping boundaries with. Okay? If this means something to you, you'll know. I don't know what it means to you. I just reading the message that I'm getting from the card. I can see another card here which actually backs up what I'm saying, but I'm not going to read it as yet because there's a few other things inside. Whoever it is that is trying to slip a fast one on you, they're not very good at it. And you are smelling a rat already. I get this. Harmony. I also get that some of you are people pleasers to your own detriment sometimes, and you are almost pretending to go along with this facade to keep the peace. Now, just as much as the saying, if you don't ask, you don't get, applies, if you don't speak up, you're not going to change the situation, applies also. So if you feel they're trying to slip you a fast one, rather than nodding and smiling and leading them into thinking they're going to get what they want, and then ended up submitting anyway because you're people pleasing, don't. Okay, stand up and say, okay, at risk of disturbing the peace, what are you up to? Not happy. What are you doing? I know this. What is that going on here? Something here is moving. So I'm obviously saying something that resonates to someone here because they're not happy about what I'm saying. It says here, harmony, power, self-confidence and productivity. You need to get this situation tied up and tied out. Okay, if you feel this person is trying to slip a fast one, call them out. Just say, listen, I know what you're up to, or my intuition tells me this isn't completely as it should be. Just say it. What do you want? And if you think I'm going to say no anyway, don't waste yours on my time. I'm sorry, I don't understand what that is. That is the most bizarre thing. I can hear a noise going on underneath it, and I don't know, I haven't got any pets. So it's actually freaking me out a little bit. Okay, so there's definitely a message here. Call them out. I think you really, really should. Sacred Heart is my next message. Okay. It says passion, love, spiritual communion. Not only can you smell a rat because they're not very good at lying, Source is telling you. You've seen this in dreams. You're being told this in meditation. Okay. Why can I feel hands on my shoulders? I can feel two hands on my shoulders. They're getting image of someone standing behind me with the head above mine and two hands on my shoulders. Does someone do that to you? Do they hold you like that with their heads over you? Either looking at something you're doing on a screen, yeah, or something else. Paperwork I've got on a paper with lots of biros and paper and books, and it's all over the desk. I can see it. I don't know what it is. But someone puts their hands on you from behind and they look over and they're talking to you. It's a peaceful energy. It might be this person that's trying to slip one for it. It might be someone completely different. But if this message is for you, it's for you. That's weird. Okay. But yes, you're quite passionate about what you do. And what this person may try and do is gaslight you if you don't play the game. Do not rise. Okay. Sacred Earth Mother. A message of love. This is Source telling you something isn't right. Something is not right, and listen to it. Listen to Source. Ask the question. Meditate, okay? If you think something isn't right, investigate it. Don't always show all your cards, but investigate it. Because if you think something isn't always right, you're probably not wrong, okay? You are definitely apprehensive about what's going on. Apprehension. There's no doubt about it at all, yeah? Moving out into the world, doubt and fear. You doubt in this person's motives massively, but you fear rocking the boat because they're quite animated and angry when they don't get their way, and you don't want to cause trouble. This is what they bank on, okay? This is what they bank on. They bank on you trying to keep the peace. So it's almost like a threat. If you kick up a fuss and expose my shittiness, I'm going to kick off. Let them kick off. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, let them kick off, yeah? It's like the child in the supermarket when they're little, isn't it? I want sweets, I want sweets. And all these people are looking at you really disapprovingly. It happened to me when one of mine was little. And I got this self-righteous woman looking at me. I'm not going to say the word, I was going to say the word Karen, but if there's any Karens watching this, I don't want to offend you. It's not your fault, okay? But basically, this self-righteous individual was looking at me, and I actually turned around in a fit of rage as I put the packet of biscuits back on the shelf, and I said to the woman, if I gave in, I would be a bad mother. You're going to help me or just stand there staring? And I tell you what, they flushed up and scuttled off. I bet they didn't do it again. Call them out. The last thing you need when you're trying to balance stuff and keep your honourable boundaries is people trying to disturb them to get their own way. Okay, judgment. People's judgment isn't your problem. People's judgment is not called for. Your decision, your happiness in the situation is what's important. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Sacred journey, life cycles, family and transformation. It's come up in the last reading for the water signs. So I don't know if you've got any water signs in your energy that you're currently dealing with at the moment, okay, or if there's water in your predominantly in your chart at all, but you are closing out these cycles, and there is family involved, and you are transforming into something new and beautiful and brilliant, like the chrysalis and the butterfly, okay. But don't people please, because if you're going to go on and do your new transformation, you have to transform 360. Do you understand what I'm saying? You can't take new things ahead but some of the old things with you. It's got to be new. Okay, you can't sort of half transform. It doesn't work that way. So if you're going to do a new life and new patterns and new behaviours, it's all got to be new, including the cessation of taking shit off people. I'm going to be brutal about it, okay? So you can't go on in this new life, independent and powerful, but still people pleasing. It doesn't work. It's got to be completely new 360. You understand what I'm saying? Good. Yin and yang, okay? Creating harmony through balance. That's creating harmony within yourself, balancing your energies, keeping your boundaries respectful but strong, not building you a cage, but making everybody understand your worth, okay, your power and your love for yourself. Boundaries, respect. Some people, they don't understand them. Not everybody automatically respects boundaries. There's quite a lot that don't actually. Achievement, keep focused on your dreams. Yes, do. So at risk of not people pleasing, if you sit there all your life you've people pleased, and where has it got you? So your discomfort and your devastation for other people's comfort zones, really? No, their comfort zone is their problem, not yours, okay? Don't worry about rocking the boat. Don't worry about erupting, about poking the dragon. Don't worry about that. Yeah, they're trying to slip you a fast one. Call them out. This is your life. Goddess of creation, transformation, creativity and wholeness. That's what you're aiming for. It's what you're going to get if you keep going. Call them out. Do this on your terms. Yeah, this is your life. Let's see what the Oracle of the Seven Energies have to say about all this. Any more clarification? Guardians, angels, spirits, guides, ancestors, please, for air signs. Ooh, we got quite a lot here. Any more clarification on this situation? Always calm for a bit, wasn't it? But the thing is, because you're making such great strides, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and it's really been quite groundbreaking, the energy that's come from you in the last sort of... I've got 22 months, it's just been told me. 22 months. I don't know if that's relevant to anyone. 22 months, the real groundbreaking. So what's that then? That would have been August 2020. Is that right? 2019? I can't remember. January 2020. Ah, okay. Well, since January 2020 then, things have changed massively in your life. Well, certain things are certainly, that's when it all started. Even if it was just a little seed in your head that made you think, this isn't good, this needs to change. Let's have a look. Guardians, angels, spirits, guides. Oh, wow. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Let's see what else we've got here. So whoever it is relying on your past people-pleasing tendencies. And if you're going to do things differently, they need to be different right across the board. Let's have a go, shall we? Let's have a look. Any more messages, please? Guardians, angels, spirits, guides for Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Any more messages? They're not speaking very much today. Have a look. Any more messages, please? Have a look. Any more messages, please? There's one off the end of the table. I'll retrieve that in a moment. Sticking at the top of the deck isn't good, please. I need them in flippers. Thank you very much. Guardians, angels, spirits, guys. Thank you. Someone's telling you lies. I'm not wrong. You have every right to be apprehensive, every right to smell a fish. Someone's telling you lies. Either that or you're lying to yourself about a situation. But someone's telling you lies to get what they want, trying to slip you a fast one. If I only asked them, they'd say no anyway. That's what I'm getting. If I asked them, they'd say no anyway. Or then if it's no bloody respect, that, isn't it? One more shuffle, please. Guardians, angels, spirits, guys. Thank you. Okay. Let's get the one off the table, shall we? All right. Okay. Interesting. You are glowing up, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. It's so obvious. It's beautiful. Let's have a look. Right. What I've got here is earth magic. Ground yourself. Okay, this come up in the last reading as well. Ground yourself, connect, trust your intuition. Your instinct isn't wrong. No matter what people may tell you, it's not their instinct, it's yours. They're going to try and change you and sway you for their benefit. Your instinct. Okay? Divine Matrix. They have so got your back, Source. They've so got your back. You're closing out a cycle here. All right? You're working with Source. You're working with all creation and connecting to spirit. I've got a lot of meditation. Really starting to get the hang of this meditation. Sometimes it fits and starts. Sometimes you just can't focus. Sometimes you can. Sometimes you find yourself daydreaming in the middle of the day and you don't quite understand why. And then you realise you just had a lovely board meeting with Source. Okay. I'm the original Dolly Daydream, so I understand that. Opening to discovery. Sometimes by zoning out, you're tuning in. Yeah? You understand. Source will never bugger you over. It might not always tell you what you want to hear, but they will always tell you what you need to hear. Be open to discovery, open-minded, trust your instinct and your inner hunch, that Source speaking to you, not someone who's trying to slip you a sly one for whatever reason. I don't know what that means. Okay, spirit of gratitude. You are very grateful and thankful and blessed for the life that you are working hard to cultivate, and your peace is growing. It did start out, I guess, as fear to begin with, okay, and then anger, then mourning, then loneliness, or what you thought was loneliness, because what you'd been used to suddenly wasn't there. And even though it wasn't good, you felt out on a limb. But now you're starting to understand it's not loss, it's liberation. Yeah, and that's cool. That's incredible power to be in, because the royal you understands this. You understand your worth and your power, and you know that you are in perfect harmony with the universe, and the universe is in perfect harmony with you. And no matter who comes and goes in your life, the realization that you're always going to be all right is fantastic, beautiful, astounding, and is so wonderful. It's like the greatest love affair ever. Learning about yourself, meeting a new you, but it wasn't a new you. It's always been you. The discovery of who and exactly what you are is beautiful. And then the discovery that you actually don't just like yourself, you absolutely adore yourself. It's really quite magic. It's lovely. And it's real. Feeling the world, because you are the world and the world is within you. And you understanding that now, that you can control anything that happens. And that is empowerment and liberating in its time. Here's your confirmation. Telling a tall tale. For years you lied to yourself to keep the peace. Now you're not doing it. And this person is trying to slip you on. Definitely. Definitely. Look. Temptress. Apprehension. And a tall tale. Whoever it is that's lying to you, days are numbered. Ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen. The days are numbered. Don't not say anything just to keep the peace. That way you're facilitating old patterns. And you've come so far, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Why on earth would you then want to go back? It's like you can't. It's like, you know, put on a brand new outfit but keeping dirty socks on. Doesn't work, does it? If you're going to put a brand new outfit on, it all needs to be clean and new. Yeah, you're going to start a new life, a new you. The whole lot needs to be new. And all the dirty old patterns need to be left behind completely. Anyone that does anything, you're not bound to anyone, regardless of who you are and how you're related to them. If you are, you're not bound to take crap off anyone. It's rude, disrespectful, and it's not on, is it? Let's see what the witchlings have to say. Any inspirational messages to send you on your way today? Slightly long readings today, guys. It just seems to be energy for you. Oh, there's 2 here. Okay, that's quite a lot there, so I'm going to take these. Rejuvenation and cleansing. Can't say any fairer than that, really, can we? Rejuvenation, okay? Rejuvenate your mind, body and spirit with a fresh and renewed approach to life. Yes, fresh, all across the board. Clean outfit, which includes clean socks as well. Yep, you know what I mean. Cleansing. Enjoy cleansing. Energy cleansing creates a healthy and harmonious space in which to thrive. Have you smudged today? It's a new moon. If you haven't, get on it. You can smudge with sound, you can smudge with clapping, you can smudge with smoke, whatever you want with intention. As long as to you feels like cleansing, go do. Yeah? New moon. Time for new cycles, time for new everything, new beginnings. It's wonderful. So, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, that is my message to you. If that resonates to any of you, I'm very, very pleased, okay? I'm going to say to you, have a lovely week. Keep safe, keep warm, keep well. Thank you so much for staying here with me and listening, okay? I really do appreciate it. Have yourselves a lovely weekend, okay? And I shall catch up with you next week. Thank you so much, guys. Take care. See you.